Good day, YouTube. We're back for another one, another Lost War video. And if you haven't noticed, I'm taking in 3 different champions, which is Hawkling, Infamous Iron Man, and the guy I might next rank for, Absorbing Man. So let's go ahead and hop on into it. This was an interesting war for me. I can't believe I forgot. Like, I had to move last week, so that's why I forgot about this war. But it's here now, and it was a really good one. And first up, we have Ebony Maw. I went in with Absorbing Man. Now it's a 5-star, so take that with a grain of salt. But trust me, we will face him again in this war, so that's going to be fun. All he really has on him is Biohazard. And the great thing about Absorbing Man is when he's in his Uru form, he's immune to, I believe, Bleed and Shock. I believe. I could be wrong. I'll put it somewhere on the screen so we all know. And right there I got faltered, but it didn't really cost me much. Absorbing Man is such a tank when he's in this Uru form, and I just might take him to rank 4. I'm really thinking hard about it. Like, it's a toss-up between Kingpin and some other random champions. I got hit right there. Goodness gracious. But we made it through. Got the solo, so we're good. Let's just go ahead and head on. But yeah, it was between Kingpin and Absorbing Man, and I'm leaning more so towards Absorbing Man, but we'll see. I could change my mind. You never know. Next up, we have a Thing. Boy, this guy, he's definitely a tank, but the great thing about it is he's a 5-star, so this is just a practice round for me. Like, I don't really need to worry about him too much. Just gotta play smart, make sure I'm keeping those rock stacks in check, and we'll handle business. And again, don't worry, I know this is a 5-star now, but I'm gonna face him again, so don't fret. We're gonna face this guy again, and it's gonna go interestingly. But right now, all he has on him is Biohazard, and unfortunately, Hawkling is not immune to Bleed, but he is immune to Shock, so we should be good. Well, he's immune to Poison, so we should be good. Nothing I really need to worry about. But anyway, let's head on to the next fight. The next one up is Hawkling, which is great because I have Absorbing Man. So I will do Absorbing Man. I think the only note I need to worry about with this one is what do you call it? I believe he has Biohazard. Yeah, Biohazard and Blood in the Water. So I gotta make sure not to hit into his block. I don't have to worry about bleeding at all, as long as I stay in the Uru form. And I'll have to worry about the Indestructible because Absorbing Man just gonna make that expire really quick, as you can see right there. And he never really stood a chance. I faced this guy again in War 2. Like, they doubled up the alliance we faced doubled up in on a lot of champions. So a lot of champions were annoying, but who cares? But here's a different champion. Don't worry, I won't face this guy twice in War. So this guy is Sauron, whatever his name is. So I had to go ahead with Infamous Doom because Infamous Doom just melts all mutants. Like, I think he's on par with Omega Sentinel and Nimrod. Like, this dude just be melting these mutants. I didn't even know he could do that until a few wars ago. So the great thing about it, I don't have to worry about Sauron's healing, and bam, the fight is already over. Like, I don't even think the fight was a minute long. Like, goodness gracious. Next up, we have Tigra. Now, this is an interesting fight. Again, decided to go ahead with Doom. I feel like I can go ahead with any champion, to be honest. Only thing, she does have a few annoying nodes on her, Scared Stiff and Power Focus too, so she's gonna be trying to throw that power, her SP2 quickly. And as you can see in this fight, I actually try to bait out her SP1, but she is not trying to give it to me at all. So I end up getting rooted, and she does throw her SP1, which is what I wanted her to do, but I just didn't want to be rooted while she threw it. So, but oh well, she's being more generous now, so let's just play smart, trying to get her to keep throwing the SP1, but she doesn't want to, and I'm backed into the corner. And there are times I was actually doing this fight, I don't even remember what her SP2 is because I always bait out her SP1. So we do get in this back and forth thing when the AI just doesn't want to throw their special. It's so annoying. And then I had an aha moment, like right in this war. Like, after she hit me, I was like, wait a minute, I can drain her power. I can really drain her power, but unfortunately she threw her SP2 before I actually could drain her power, so it was kind of a waste of a SP2. I needed to shock her before I could throw my SP2 to get the maximum amount of damage for it, but oh well, I'll still take it. As long as we get the fight down, I think we're doing really good in this in this fight. This was really good placement in my opinion. I can't even lie, but with Infamous Doom rank 4, there's nothing I need to worry about. I think for the giggles, I decided to throw my SP2 just to end on a high note. So yeah, that's good. So far, so good. Haven't lost a single fight yet. And next up, we have Hawkling. Told you we're gonna face this guy again. This is round 2. So again, decided to go in here with Absorbing Man and just play the fight regularly. With the Absorbing Man, I don't need to worry about anything. He has Hazard Shift and Conflictor, but I'm Shock and Bleed Immune, so I don't have to worry about that at all. So I'll just fight this fight like in any old fight. He doesn't have any annoying specials, so he can throw his SP2 or his SP1 all he wants. I'm not really concerned. Just gotta make sure my parries don't fail and make sure everything is going the way I want to. I will admit this was pretty good ward placement in my opinion. Hawkling on this note, if you don't have a really good counter, you're gonna struggle. So this was really good placement in my opinion, but I do have Absorbing Man, and there's not much I need to worry about in a fight like this with Absorbing Man because he counters Hawkling really well. I've done it in BGs, I've done it in war, and I'm doing it now. The fight's already over. Let's head on to the next one. Oh man, I'm probably gonna take this guy to rank 4. The more I see him fight, the more I'm like, this guy might need to go to rank 4. He might need to do it, guys. Next up, we had Nick Fury, and I believe he might be on Hazard Shift, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see coming up, but it's a fight that I decided to go in here with Absorbing Man. Yeah, Hazard Shift, Shock, and Bleed. So again, he's Absorbing Man is the ultimate Hazard Shift counter. Because there are not many champions in the game who are Bleed Immune and Shock Immune. I can't think of none off the top of my head. I'm sure someone will leave a comment below of who else is Bleed Immune and Shock Immune, but none come to mind right at this moment. But I'm not even thinking hard about who it, because I'm like, Absorbing Man's that guy, because Absorbing Man can also go Incinerate Immune too, so he's definitely one of a kind. DLL did a phenomenal job with his champion, and I threw the special right there into his block and I get punished for it. Oh well, we're still doing okay though. Like, he is unblockable. I just got to place more. Hopefully don't throw that special in. He doesn't. Give him to his second life. He's not unblockable anymore, so we're good. Even Nick Fury as a 5-star is still very much annoying to deal with. Like, this also was a really good defense placement. This Alliance war that we're facing did a really good job with the defenders. A lot of repeat defenders, unfortunately, but I think they did a really good job, but not enough. Not good enough for Absorbing Man, sorry. So we got that fight down. Things are looking good. Haven't taken a loss yet, so let's head on to the next fight, which is the Nim God. So let's go in here and do what we do. And of course, he also has Hazard Shift, so this is basically Absorbing Man food. He's definitely been the MVP so far, and there's so many more fights that I gotta take with him. I'm excited. But yeah, Nim God on this node, good placement, but I have Absorbing Man. He counters this node really well. So again, I can just fight the node regular. I don't have to worry about, I don't think I push him to an SP2. I don't want to see his SP2 because he'll probably go unstoppable, even though Absorbing Man might make it go away really quickly. We'll see. Again, I gotta get in this little dance where the AI doesn't want to throw that special. Gosh, that irks me so much. When the AI gets in that mode, it's like, yeah, I don't really feel like throwing my special, so we're just gonna go, I'm gonna dash in, then dash back, dash in, then dash back, and go from there. But as you can see, he's being real cavalier with his special. I'm liking the energy, very much so. As long as I don't take the energy in as damage, we're good. But as you can see, he's a 6-star. If he was Awakened, I think he'd probably be a little bit more of a challenge. I don't think he is. I'm not saying he's not a challenge now. This looks like it could be a 6-star rank 2. I don't think it's ranked, maybe it's rank 3, who knows? I don't know. I probably could have checked, but I don't care. And right there, decided to throw my special and the whole fight. Well played. Decent defense placement. All right, next up, we face Ebony Maw for the second time in this war, and the results are pretty much the same. I believe this dude also, he might have Hazard Shift. He has Rich Get Richer, so, and Personal Space and Mystic Ward. So I didn't go in here with Absorbing Man the second time because of that Mystic Ward kind of intimidated me. I don't want any of his debuffs to fail, but then again, Ebony Maw doesn't really gain a lot of debuffs in my opinion. Maybe I could have gone in here with Absorbing Man, but who cares? I I got to play the smart fight. Smart. I can't even talk right now. Got to play the fight smart. And remember, I cannot parry this guy. But with Doom, I don't really have to parry. This guy do medium light medium combo. And this guy never really stood a chance. Usually I struggle with Ebony Maws. He does catch me right there, but I'm good. The fight's already over. We're already moving on. So that's lovely. All right, it's time to move on to Boss Island. I could have gone right, but I wanted to take that Gallon with Absorbing Man. I never fought Gallon with Absorbing Man before, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Spoiler alert, it goes really well. All I gotta do is parry and go from there. He does have Feet of Vigilante, Missing in Action, and Kinetic Reactor. No nodes I really need to worry about at all. I just gotta be smart. And I will admit though, in this fight, Gallon, he activates the Harvest, guys, and it's not pretty. It is not pretty at all. So right there, he activated the Harvest. I don't even know how he activated the Harvest. I'm still confused on how he did it. I thought you had to throw a heavy, but maybe as a defender he doesn't have to. But he activated the Harvest and it wasn't pretty, but it got us to 2 back-to-back SP2s, and he's taking Incinerate damage. So this is why Absorbing Man is great, and I need to take this guy up. But right there, fight over. I was a little bit shaky on the fight at first because of that Harvest, but we're good. I just gotta figure out a way to help him not activate his Harvest, so we'll see. Next up, we got Infinity Man. Decided to go in here with Hawkling because I think Hawkling's a really good counter to Infinity Man, but who knows, maybe Infamous Iron Man or Absorb Man could have worked, but I don't need to find out. He does have some aggressive prowess and a bunch of other annoying nodes. Nothing all that concerning, especially for Hawkling. All I want to do right here is basically bait out his specials and make sure I play smart. Hopefully my parries don't fail. We'll see in due time. But with a rank 4 Hawkling, he parried me right there. See, the parry window for the AI is amazing. It irks me so much the AI can parry me so easily. Gosh, it makes me so mad. I feel like the AI shouldn't parry you. The AI already has a bunch of other random benefits over us, so why did it need to be able to parry us too? That's my question. But anyway, we're about to throw this SP2, make it real chunky, and end this whole man's career. He parried me, but it didn't benefit him at all, so we're good. It didn't cost me anything, so I'm happy about that. Really, really happy. All right, next up, we have Nova. Now, this fight was so annoying because when I went into the fight, I don't remember reading the nodes, but he does have Aspect of Evolution, and I think he has Special 2 Bias, I believe. Really annoying nodes to deal with, in my opinion, but we're good. This is just a really long and drawn out fight. Now, looking back, I don't know if Abs Man is actually a good counter for Nova. I could be wrong. I'm sure someone will comment below if I'm right or wrong, but I just don't like fighting Absorbing Man unless I have Doom. If I have not Infamous, if I have regular Doom, I don't mind fighting him. I'll just stun lock him in the corner, steal his power, steal his buffs, and we're good. But for some odd reason with Absorbing Man, I just wasn't really good against him. Like, this was such a long and drawn out fight, and it actually it almost went really soft real quick. It's the block damage that does me in with Nova, because I can dex his SP1 all day, every day. It doesn't matter. It's his SP2 I don't feel comfortable dexing, and there on a few occasions he does get to his SP2, and it's just like, bro, you could have thrown that. You could have thrown. Why are you taking so long to throw your specials? And right here, he gets to his SP2, and all I'm gonna do, like, I'm not even gonna try to dex it. I literally just stand there and take the damage. Like, I'm just not comfortable. Even I gotta figure out who's his SP2 special is like, and then I'll be more comfortable dexing it. But right now, I'm just not there yet. And I'm already at 8% health, guys, and he's at 17, so things are starting to get a little dicey. I'm actually panicking because I got down to 2%, and if he gets to another SP2, that's game over for me. Like, I'm not gonna be able to dex it. But thankfully he doesn't, so we good. We're good. We made it through there by the skin of our teeth. I'll take it. Down to 2% health. Sometimes all you need is 2% health in a dream. That's all you need. Next up, last but not least, we have the second master of the thing, and this time he's a boss. And he's immune to stun, he has physical resistance, he has checkmates, he has shifting immunity, bleeding poison, and he has Bane 1. Goodness gracious, this dude's loaded down. I did go in with the link node still up because I wanted to get the fight over so I can do other things with my champions, especially in Alliance quests and in a event quest. So I decided to go in there, but I felt like I believed in myself. I felt like with Hawkling rank 4, I know I can take this boss and get a solo. I gotta remember I can't parry him, and I gotta definitely watch out for the rock stacks, which I do. I make sure that they're at 15, so when he throws a special, they go away. And baiting this AI wasn't that bad, actually. I didn't have a problem with it at all. He can be a little chippy at times, and we do get in this little back and forth thing, but he throws it eventually, so I wasn't all that annoyed by it, thankfully. I'm just glad he doesn't have me in the corner just throwing heavies left and right. I hate when the AI does that to you. For some odd reason, when the AI knows it's like unstoppable or, you know, unblockable, it fights more aggressively. It irks me. It's like, no, you need to play a little bit passive, back up a little bit. But here, he's been really friendly. He's doing his specials the way I want him to, and he's not holding them. So I'm actually benefiting from him. I do proc his protection right there, which irks me, but it only makes the fight a little longer than I wanted it to be. But still, we're still fighting this fight really well. We got a decent amount of health, and his health is straight dwindling. So I think, you know, going in with Hawkling was definitely the right choice. This was decent node placement in my opinion, but it wasn't a match for a rank 4 Hawkling. As you can see right here, fight over, war over, no deaths, only wins in this war. I'm loving the energy, definitely loving the energy. And of course, like I always do, I had to take a picture. If you did like this video, please hit that like button for me, and for anyone new here, if you can hit that sub button, I greatly appreciate it. Y'all take care. Have a great and wonderful day.